Happy new moon in Gemini. So, greetings, my wonderful, wonderful galactic human Earth family. We have a new moon in Gemini, and it's also a solar eclipse. I believe it's our second eclipse of 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So I decided to pull some oracles tonight to give us some guidance and clarity and a little bit of wisdom moving forward, through this eclipse and new moon. And so we know that new moons always signify a new start, which means if it's a new start, then that means you're ending something too, right? Because you're starting something new. So I'm going to read Communication is Key. This is from the Moonology deck. And see what it has, what guidance can we get from this. It talks about successful relationships and how it all comes down to communication, And right now with Neptune, which I believe is in Pisces a little bit, communication can be a little cloudy or sound like it's underwater. So we definitely want to come through communicating properly. The new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. And by doing that, you're really just talking to the other person's higher self anyway, so that works. Emails, text messages, and other forms of communication will also help you now. As long as you are, I would say, thinking with clarity. You know what I'm saying? If you're in your heart space, communication is definitely key, because things can come across, like I said, a little murky, somewhat staticky, so you can't really understand. Like today somebody pinged me on Google Hangouts, and they don't normally typically say good morning or anything like that, and it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. But then I had to drop in my heart space and kind of understand, I might be a little edgy, they might be a little edgy, so you just kind of just let it go, you know what I'm saying, and just keep moving forward. But communication is key. Don't let anybody trample over you with their words, but just kind of, let people know where you're coming from and keep it moving, right? Let's see. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. I'm feeling a lot of base chakra energy, like earth and root chakra energy, cleansing and healing right now. So I would definitely say anything you can do to get out in nature, ground yourself, work on your kundalini, meditate, and also creativity as well. I've been doing a lot of painting, so anything that can keep you grounded and kind of close to source, close to Mother Earth is really wonderful. But also the throat. So this speaks to me to the base chakra and the root chakra, but also the throat chakra, which is, oh my gosh, it's so high up on the list right now of things to heal your throat chakra. So it's no surprise that the new moon in Gemini is about communication. It's time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. And also read more books. I just started reading The Atlantean, about Thoth. So it's very interesting. I finished The Grandmother of Jesus, Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, and it was just phenomenal. I think the most important thing I got out of that book was that love conquers all things. Love is the greatest gift of all. And no matter how many tools we purchase, crystals and books and whatever it is we do to bring ourselves to a higher state of this ascension, we must remember that love is the key, right along with communication. So Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. So check out people like Deepak Chopra. There's some other folks that offer meditation apps and techniques. So, try to check that out, because it's nothing like getting grounded in a nice meditation where you can just trance out and, really dig deep within, especially at a time like this where communication can get a little awry. So the new start coming, yes, okay, this is coming your way. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be on a new and better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcomes. So that's always important to us. We want to achieve everything that we're trying to do. Feeling hopeful, I guess, about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well, which is always a good thing, because we matter. I was just telling my sons today, I said, without the conscious mind, you can't create anything. Nothing exists. So, start believing what you can manifest. Start believing believe in your dreams so that you can make them come true. So that's the new moon, and we have the new moon in Gemini. So I also plucked some oracles from the Energy Oracle, the wisdom of the Oracle, and Goddess Guidance. And also, this will be our affirmation card from Moon Magic. So let's see what our energy card is. Deceit. Ooh, that seems a little sinister, doesn't it? Look at those eyes, and just that looks sinister. So let's see what deceit what is deceit all about here. There's a lot going on. It just looks kind of dark, but it doesn't have to be. So, hidden tactics, manipulation, right? This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain. So there's someone hiding behind the curtain, which is this guy that looks all sinister, is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others. Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something very valuable. So watch your money and your good name, and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. All right? A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. All right? So be honest in all your dealings. It's no time. It's just like a solar eclipse. You know what I'm saying? The moon is hiding the sun, right? I think that's the way a solar eclipse goes, because it creates a ring of fire. It creates this ring. So the moon is completely covering the sun at a solar eclipse. And this speaks to this. I think this deceit card speaks to the fact that the sun is so bright and brilliant, can't hide the truth. You know what I'm saying? But then here come the moon, coming in and moving over the sun to try to hide the truth. That's why I picked this backdrop tonight, because it reminds me of an eclipse. And, you know, when you try to hide the truth, it's almost like you can't, because it's just going to shine through anyway. It's going to burst through anyway. So the affirmation for this card is, I am honest with myself and others, and I attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. So think about that a little bit and try to bring that energy forward, because this is energy oracle. So now we're going to move over to our wisdom of the oracle card. And what do we have? Happy. I love happy. This is not my first time picking this one. I just love happy. She's like a little fairy. She's got her birds and her beautiful wings, and she's the key. She's like standing on the key, and it has this beautiful geometry, sacred geometry at the bottom. We got our beautiful balloons, which is red for the root chakra, sacral chakra, orange, and the purple crown or third eye. So let's see what wisdom of the oracle has to say. Happy. Essential meanings for this card is joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. This oracle's message is, your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. So this is about taking pride in your accomplishments. It's about having good moments and happy moments in your relationship. It's just about laughter and happy and joy. So I really appreciate this card here. All right, and then we have Goddess Guidance. Moving kind of fast because I know I'm running out of time. Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So your sacred space is within you now, right? By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they are powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and the spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites. Beautiful. And allow your soul to joyfully meander among the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. Nematona, I believe, has something to do with Celtic ceremonies. She is a goddess. Well, I call them all goddesses. But she watches over the sacred sites, and part of the sacred sites are us. We are even a sacred site. Within us, we have a sacred site, right? So we create that sacred space within ourselves. And I love the orange circle down here at the bottom, because I think that represents our sacral space within our bodies and ourselves. So I'm really loving that. And also the sun, because even though it's a new moon, the moon and the sun are dancing together right now. So I think that's important. So our affirmation for this wonderful, wonderful new moon in Gemini is, life is conspiring for me. Life is conspiring for me. Very important. Gemini is twin energy, right? So we're dealing with a lot of yin yang energy. We're dealing with a lot of energy that it's like just like I said, the sun and the moon are dancing together, right? So with them dancing together, we have it's like the same coin, two different sides. You know what I'm saying? So let's take advantage of this. Let's be honest in our dealings. Let's bring joy into our lives, because it's a new beginning, right? It's a new start. So as long as we communicate honestly, right, and openly and clearly using our throat chakra, and then also clearing and healing our base chakra, our root chakra, and our sacral chakra. I think that we should get through this new moon energy and this solar eclipse energy, which is going to definitely tear away things that no longer serve us. So I think it's important. And remember that life is conspiring for you. The universe is conspiring for you. It doesn't want you to fail. It wants you to succeed. So take advantage of that. Embrace that energy. And I'll see you the next time. Please, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to comment. And take time to do what makes your soul happy. Happy. Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste.